I let my calculus group mansplain math to me for 45 minutes, then saved their grade with one equation. Sophie can take notes while the rest of us actually solve this, Jamie said, shoving scratch paper at everyone except me. My name is Sohn. I told him 3 times already. But Jamie was too busy sweating through his polo shirt to listen to the Peruvian girl in his group. Professor Catherine had just announced a surprise challenge worth 5% extra credit, and Jamie needed every point to pass. His dad would cut him off if he failed calculus again. I'd been randomly assigned to a group with Jamie and his 4 rugby buddies, Tyler, Brad, Connor, and Marcus. Now Jamie was drawing the wrong formula on our board while his friends nodded like trained seals. Tyler kept glancing at me and making comments about how exotic girls probably studied different math in South America. Brad turned to me and started explaining what numbers were, speaking extra slowly and loudly like I couldn't understand English. When I reached for my calculator, he actually moved it away and showed me which button turned it on. Connor squinted at me whenever I spoke, then turned to Marcus and shrugged like he couldn't understand my perfect English. Marcus kept asking if we had electricity in Peru. I started to correct their approach, but Jamie cut me off without turning around. He physically stepped in front of me, blocking the board. When I moved to C, he moved too. Mentioned his hedge fund dad and how he'd been doing this since middle school. I'd seen his last test grade, 43%, but here he was, acting like the math genius. I wrote the correct theorem on my paper and slid it forward. Jamie picked it up, glanced at it, then crumpled it into a ball, tossed it toward the trash. Then he patted my shoulder and suggested I just watch and learn since this was pretty advanced stuff for me. 15 minutes in,